waiting for this one. So this right here is by a company by the name of VIVIDSTORM. I've seen a few of their demonstrations on their screens and it looks very promising. And I'm just waiting to test my technology against their technology. So this is the sample sheet. It was supposed to be here March the 31st, but I got it a little early. So I'm looking at already what we have here already. Oh, this is the one I definitely wanted to do right here. This is long throw. That's for the long throw right there. Ambient light rejection. I want to test against this one. And we have, this is acoustic right here. That's another acoustic right there. Acoustic transparent cinema. And we have another acoustic in gray, which is good because I haven't had a chance to test against an acoustic in gray. And we have another one in white right here to test against VIVIDSTORM. Now all we got to do is get one more company I need. Actually, there's two more. There's another one I'm missing. One in Switzerland that I'm missing. The ultra short throw, ambient light rejection. Look at this. Same, interesting. It has the same, almost like same material as the Lux screen. It does. Look at that. Now this is the one that I wanted the most. This one was the one I wanted the most. See, long throw. Has to use a long throw projector right there. It's ambient light rejection. Sorry, I got paint on me. I'm doing some work right there. I saw the demonstrations on the screen. It's quite curious to see exactly how our technology would stack up against it. I'm going to have to start me a collection on all the screens that we're actually going against. See, I told you, not time for the small fish. I got bigger plans. These big companies is what I want. I'm going to be collecting all the sample sheets. So we already got VIVIDSTORM will be next to go against our technology. These are all the ones we've already finished. Look at that. All the screens, my screens have been tested under. All this technology right here. By the time the summertime gets here, I would have conquered everything. And that's the whole goal. To conquer everything. See, to y'all may think that, oh, well, look on the bright side. I could conquer all this technology, be done with it, and basically I could charge anything I want for my technology. Because I would be on top. I could charge thousands of dollars for my tech. Far more brands than what they have, but I choose to make it affordable so everybody can afford it. So if you don't like that, I can always sell out. Easy. Any one of these companies would buy my technology easily. Right now, they hadn't even gone against the big stuff yet. We just got started. We haven't got the big stuff done yet. We have a 21, a 19. Oh, there's a 19 of the technology too. Like I said, we only tell you what we allow you to know. This is how we get up that ladder. You're going to have to one by one go get past. Well, we don't consider this to be technology. One by one, you have to get past the big boys. There's the technology right there. I got to start categorizing this stuff right here on what we got here. So this is the new stuff right here. This is all going to be elite stuff. This is Seymour right here. Right there. It's not important. I'm not interested in screen paints. I told you before. I only do that to keep them in line. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in these companies. This is what I want. Daylight screens. That's their technology. Seymour AV, that's their technology. And before you say, oh, what about Black Diamond? We got paperwork. We've already done Black Diamond in 2015. Been there, done it. That's Lux technology right there. Seymour AV, test it. We need next, I need the CLR3 and I need the Bright. There's the only two I'm missing out of this one right here. So I have to get hopping to get that. DMP Supernova, done. All these are elite screens. Let me see, we got a Seymour AV Matinee Black, that's their company. We need more of those right there. DMP Supernova right here. I can call it already before I see it. It's not being arrogant, it's what I want. I asked the Lord for something, this is what I want. I want the #1 screen, I want the best. That's what I want. In order for me to get there, I have to be able to take these guys on. And our technology right now, even a 12 can take this with no problem. All these screens have already been tested. This is not important. That's not important. Here we go. Daylight screen. This is the best. This is the best that they got to offer right now. This is the best of the screens out of daylight. We've done this already. This is Seymour AV 1.3. This is all under Seymour AV. Unless they got something new I haven't conquered yet. This is DMP Supernova, Infinity, and Blade. Under the Elite screens, we have the Cinema Gray, Cinema 3D, Dark Star 9. We have all the screens here. I'm missing out of this one. This is that screen called Lux. Stir screen right there. We already done that one already. I need to get on my computer and I need to order, there's a third one of this one. So there's a, this is a ceiling light projection. I need there's a third one and there's one called Bright. The Bright's out of, they don't have it. I may have to call the company and get that one right from the door. And this is in no way to basically belittle their technology. It's basically just to show who's best. This right here, I can call it already. This is no, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. It's not gonna withstand. It's not gonna withstand. This is acoustic. Finally, I got a dark gray acoustic screen to go against my acoustic screen. The other one was white. Which one had the white one? They had a white one here. Wait a minute, we're missing a few here. We're missing some here. Something's missing. I'm missing something here. I got it. Nope. I got an acoustic and a white. I know I got one. I know I have one of those. That one right there. That's right here. I'm interested in that one. This one is supposed to have really good reflective capabilities. That's the one I want the most. And they already have it on here. When you get it, it says long throw. I've been waiting for this one right here. VIVIDSTORM. I'm pretty sure they're going to be a good challenge. So they'll be next. I'll put them up. You see all these screens? All these screens were all tested under my technology. All these companies. It took these companies years. You got to give them the respect. It took them years and years and years and years and years to develop their technology. And God blessed us to develop our technology within less than a day. Man, quite a collection. Well, we have much more work to go because now we got the outside to take on. And for what I'm working on right now, the technology you just saw, the one that, well, we haven't seen the front projection yet. Where is that sample sheet? Maybe it's downstairs. We're missing a, what's my version of that? It's missing. I'm looking for that. We need that. All right, let me get on my computer real quick, see what we're missing out of Elite screens. I know they got the Bright. I know they got it in a 3. They got it in a 3, I know they do. Let's see what we can get our hands on today. XY is another screen I want too. Hard to get them, really hard. They don't make samples, it's hard to get them. I may have to buy their entire screen to get it over here because I'm really curious about that screen. That looks promising. Excuse me. Let's go over to these screens. So I see these are the newer ones that they have. Am I worried about that? Am I worried about that screen over there? No, I'm not worried. What God is telling me right now, that's not going to stand against our technology. It's a purpose on what I want. Something that I want. And these big companies, which are so much money. All right, let's see. Elite. I thought that was going to be here at least in March. And I got it already. God is good. Let's see, samples. This is what makes my day. This is not a waste of my time today. You know, all those sample sheets, my screens have already been there and done it already. I got a bigger picture when I want. And sooner or later, I'll be decorating my walls with all the, what do you call it, crease and deceased orders or whatever they call them, to stay away from their technology. I'll be decorating. I plan to have a wall section for that. All starting off with Screen Innovation and any other company that basically feels the need that we're getting too close, they want us to back away. I'm going to frame your artwork right on my wall. Let's see what we got. Just one screen is missing. It's supposed to be really crazy bright. And there's another fellow up in Switzerland. He has another screen that's silver. It is crazy super bright too. That's another one I want to do a challenge against. See, it's not enough to do that whole testing your own screen paint against your own screen paint. You got to be able to go through that craziness over there. And I guarantee you, when I flip on that changing colors on the screen, we're going to put all those against the screen in one hit. Let me see what we got here in the shop for samples. Here we go. See, the first thing I do is I go in here and find me a sample that I want. And then I go to YouTube and I look up how many people have the screen and what kind of environment they have it in. Because in that video, in that environment, will tell me everything about that screen. Whether or not they use an ambient light controlled environment, what type of projectors are they using, how much ambient light is hitting the wall, how much ambient light is being directed in the environment. All that information I get from watching your video. That lets me know on my end what your weakness points on your screens are. So let me see. We have Cinema Gray 3D. Let me get my stand. That CLR. I want that third. They got a third one, and they got one called the Bright, Ultra Bright. That's a very bright end screen. And then if I can't get what I want from there, if they got something that I don't know about, that's something that they're working on, like they got something different that I don't know about, then I'll call the company and I'll ask for that particular screen. I want your best screen that you have to offer. Now, mind you, every time one of those screens come over here, I got to read through their guidelines. I have to find out whether it's for ultra short throw, long throw. That's why I have so many projectors, so you can swap out and change, because I never know if one of those screens come through here. They might not work well with the ultra short throw. I'm glad these. One thing I had to give about VIVIDSTORM is the fact that they did label their screens on what you can use it with. So some of these say they can be used with long throws, and some of these are for short. See right there? Right there we got short throw. So yeah, they label them. I like how they did that, because sometimes I got to go do the research, but they labeled theirs, so fantastic job right there. See, ultra short throw only. That's for that. And then this one right here is for the long throw right there. So we got that covered. That's going to be for tomorrow. I'm going to build my Elite Screen collection. I'm missing a couple out of that one. This is part of theirs. We can't get any more of these. This is the best screen they got right there. I don't know if they got anything new. I got to check DMP Supernova. I haven't been in their place in a while to look up what they got. I need to see what they got over here. I know Optima has a screen. Yep, they got a screen. It's not black. When I first saw it, I was like, wait, is that a black screen? Optima has a black screen? No, it's gunmetal. They're usually gunmetal. They're gunmetal. You know, I wish that things were different with me in Screen Innovation, because I really would like to go against their screens. I'd like to do all their screens, but that's not going to happen. Let's see, we did the acoustic. We did all these right here. There's no point in going to the white screens. There's no point. None of these right here. I'm looking for, they only have it in a 2. But they got a 3. That means I'm going to have to, the Dark Star 9. I already done the Dark Star 9. Polar Star, we done that one already. But they only have it in a whatchamacallit. This is one right here, Star Bright. Sold out. Star Bright is sold out. What's the darkest the Star Bright comes in? Looks like to be about the darkest we have right there. Darkest that they have. Dark Star 9, we have this already. Dark Star 9. You're the one I want. Oh wait, this is a CRT. Okay, so I got to do my research. We got Starbright CLR. So what's the difference between the Starbright CLR and the Starbright and the regular CLR? Is there a difference between the two? Is one actually much more advanced than the other one? Because this one's completely sold out. All right, I'll have to do some more research on that one. Let me see for a minute. Can we copy? You need to copy and paste this or anything? These are the CLR ambient light rejections. So these are the new ones, but you have a 3 that's not here. You got a Starbright 4. None of these are going to be able to do. Hold up, we need something that has to be darker. That's not going to work. None of these are going to work. See right here, I got the specifications here at the bottom. This is all the stuff you're going to have to read through. All this. It's very important to keep you from getting sued for doing dumb stuff. So you read through their specifications on how their screens have to work. Now, as for ambient light controlled environments, I'm sorry, I can't stick my screen in an ambient light controlled environment because they weren't meant for that. They're real ambient light rejection screens. If your technology is called ambient light rejection, you shouldn't have a problem with being in an environment that's not controlled. But they have a 3. I know they have a 3. So we have the CLR. Let me see. I know they have a 3. I've seen a 3. Let's see. 3. I do have one. I'm going to have to make a phone. Oh, wait a minute. We have to make a phone call. I'm going to have to go directly to the company to get that sample sheet. Yeah. Absorb layers of light reflection. Interesting. 180-degree viewing angle, 0.8 gain. Very interesting. Now see, when I pull up black projection screens, because that's the first keyword I put in to start hunting screens down that come close to my black tech. So we have black projection screen. This is supposed to be screen innovation. I don't know how in the world they got this screen labeled as a black screen. I'm sorry, screen innovation, but the screen is gunmetal. It's not black. My screen's literally black. That's a gunmetal screen. And right over there, we do have a gunmetal. We have a few gunmetals in our collection. Black diamonds, projection screen, room, possible lights. You test it against a white screen. You're testing against a white screen. Why are you testing against a white screen? Why are you testing against a white screen? Anybody can do that. Easy. It's easy demonstration. I like their lighting though. I give them respect on that. Their lighting's always was bright. Always nice and bright. I give them respect on that. Nice and bright. I like this. This is the way it's supposed to be. Lots of light. All this means nothing. I don't go by that. How come the lights stay on when the screen is on? I don't believe in all that. That's nonsense. We do color. We do that already. See how he shows up the colors? See how he does that with the different color patterns? Showing how the colors fade from top to the bottom. And you see how we do the color patterns on our side? We show solid blues, greens, reds. That's how you're supposed to do it. He knows what he's doing, but the only thing about him is I would love to go again to do another challenge with my technology versus his, and I definitely would bring the 17 for that one. But now you're back in the dark again. Why? Why are you back in the dark? no point to be back in the dark. Put the lights back on. Do the whole demonstration with the lights on. That's the problem I have. Why can't you do the whole demonstration with the lights on? What is the problem with that? Why do we have to convert back to a dark environment? Are you afraid that certain things are not going to show up correctly? I mean, I don't know. I see you. You know, here's the thing. People think, oh, you're bragging, you're bragging. No, it isn't. You don't know what goes on inside my head all day long. There's so many ideas and stuff that goes on in my head. The stuff that we're doing right now is amazing, but I'm saying we can go farther than that. We could do better than that, much, much better. And the ideas that God is blessing me to be able to see, I see something in my head. And trust me, I mean, at the rate we're going right now, what we got planned, pretty much, I'm not going to brag here and say too much, but I could easily dominate all this technology with no problem. What God has given me in my head, easily. Everything on that table, my screens have already gone through. And I'm hungry. I want more. I want to see exactly what they have. I want to see the best of what they have. That's what I want. That's my drive. This is what drives me. Just these companies right here. Not the Crows, not the Partays. No, come on, please. This is what drives me. This is what I want. I don't want their money. I don't want their pop. I don't want none of that. I want the ability to be able to take on. I'm doing it right now. But I want their best. I want their best of the best. I mean, I want their best of their best. That's what I want. That's what I want. And I look at their environments. He was good. Why did you take the lights out? I want a challenge. That's what I want. I want a freaking challenge. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm bragging, but I want a freaking challenge. That's what I want. I want a challenge. I want a screen that can go toe-to-toe with mine and give me a hard way to go. I want a challenge. I told you, like that movie 300, where that guy was sitting there laughing on top of the hill, and he sat there and said, why are you laughing? He said, I'm hoping that one of those soldiers down there can give me a hard way to go, maybe even kill me. But you're talking about technology that took these companies years to develop, and God is blessing us to have it within days. So now we have VIVIDSTORM. I'm running out of screens. And I'm not switching over to paints because there's nothing there for us at all, period. There's nothing there. That's why I said there's no challenge for us to do demonstrations against Crow whatsoever. The challenge is here with these big companies. That's why I can't wait to go to one of their shows with my pink screen and show them something they've never even seen before. Oh, man. Had the lights on, took them off. I'd like to, like I said, the XY screen, I'm really curious about that company. That's the one company that I see a potential right there is XY. It's XY. But the only thing about the XY screen is the fact that their demonstrations are, they do have a black screen. At least I think it is black screen. Let's go on YouTube and have a look at this screen. I want to see their demonstrations. I've seen watch their demonstrations. I watch their demonstrations. I want to see what they have here. This is all the research. I'll spend days here, literally just going after video after video after video, watching, looking at the demonstration screens, how they function in the light, how they react. Watch them and just see exactly where their weak points are. And it's all the same protocol. Here we go, XY screens right here versus, see, I don't get this. How come they could do a freaking XY screen versus SL screens and they don't get freaking document paperwork from attorneys? We got it. So let's see what this guy got right here. I'm curious. We don't get, we get slammed, man, for doing stuff like that. All right, here we go. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. I'm going to get right to the agenda, the whole building part. All right, here we go. That's not black. This is, who is this anyway?
Next we'll be setting up the projector. So I was questioning whether or not this was comparable to some of the more expensive screens, such as the Black Diamond from Screen Innovations and some other high-end Black Diamond installs and things.
That's bad. That's really, really bad. That is really, really bad. Wow, look at this right here, all the way over from here to here. That is completely faded out right there. I took out the sound. Look at that right there, it's bad. It's not even pulling a proper contrast level. Look, this is all faded out. That's faded completely at the bottom. That's it. That's the only light in the environment. It's going to have that. Look. See. Already, first flaw. Already. Look at the window. Watch the window. See, sunlight's here. Now watch as they go through the window. Notice that the curtains on this side are not open. These are the curtains closest to the screen. They should be open. This has nothing to do with the screen over here. These, oh my goodness, are you freaking kidding me? Hold on for a minute. You're going to show a patio door open. That whole entire section right here should open. There we go. Go back again. There we go. See that right there? See? This needs to be open. He should open this window all the way back to here instead of having it here. Because the screen's already fading out already as it is with the light they have in the environment. It's already struggling. If you were to open this up, this screen would wash out completely. This is what I'm talking about, light dodging. How come that lamp's not on? Now, if he moves over, you'll notice that he will basically show the camera on this side right here, showing that look how much light is coming in and hitting the environment. It's not hitting the environment. You're redirecting the light, because if you had opened up the curtains on this side, the light would have came in and made contact with the screen. Instead, you have the curtains open on this side, which means the light's not even touching the screen whatsoever. See, it turns back to the screen. See that right there? If he had opened up the curtains on that side, this screen would have completely washed out. See, the problem is with the fact that when people do ambient light rejection demonstrations, they think because the screen is showing, you can see an image on there, because you can see an image on there, that makes it passable. That's what it is for them. It's passable. It doesn't have to look good, doesn't have to be amazing. I mean, hey, what can you expect? I mean, it's a screen, basically. It's a projector. You can't use it in a fully lit environment. You know, that's just how it is. And if you can see some of the screen, that's good. That's fantastic. No, it's not good. There's no way in the world that's supposed to be good. If that my screen looked like that, I'm buying a TV. That's why he had that door open when he shut his curtains. There we go. So washed out. That color is so bland. That's bad. That's XY, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right, so this is the screen coming in. All right, I don't want to see the assembling part. Then y'all see all that. So the screens are not black. They're actually like a kind of a light gray, 120 inch. We need to see all that. Let's keep going past the screen being already set up. Good gracious, it couldn't have taken that long to put that thing in. All right, okay, let me see what we got going on. Yeah, automatically from the door. That'll never hold up against our black technology. No way in the world. Nope. I'm talking about the color of it. It's not gonna pull. this is what I was looking at. This is the ceiling light projection screens over here by Elite Screens. Let's see if I have a problem with the environment. Let me see what the environment looks like. Come on, get out of that. All right, I'm not worried about the speakers. Nice speakers, by the way. Beautiful speakers. I like that. Beautiful speakers. All right, let's see how your screen is sitting in your environment. Let's see what we got going on here. Do you have any actual footage of the screen with lights on? That's the only thing I skip. I skip past all this. I don't want to see the screen in the dark. I need to see how the environment. There we go. That's what I need to see. As again, told you. Look, faded, all washed out, faded. It's all faded at the top and the bottom. See where the condensed lighting's at right there? It's not making any contact with the screen. That's going straight down to the floor. None of that making contact. What they do is they'll take the lights and they'll bring the lights out probably about a good distance from the screen. So that way when you're looking at it head on, and you see the light coming down, it gives the illusion that there's actual light making contact with the screen. There's no contact, light making contact with the screen, because you would see the arches here and here on the screen. You would see the light coming from here to here. And some of you are saying, Ken, you don't know what you're talking about. There's light actually hitting that screen. No, there isn't. There's no light hitting that screen at all, period. There's no light hitting that screen. If you're going to do condensed lighting, you have condensed lighting hitting the screen. That's how you do it. It has to hit the screen. Oh, no, that's not. That's crazy talk. No, that's how it has to be done. And you got screens that can sit outside and produce images, and during they're fighting with light. Try not to be too judgmental. I just don't like the fact that you could call that ambient light rejection technology. And it's not ambient light rejection technology. It's not ambient light rejection technology. It's not. It's supposed to be better than that. I mean, come on, the technology, come on. The projectors we got today, come on, man. I mean, seriously, think about the high-tech projectors we got today. Screens haven't even caught up yet. They just have not even caught up yet. We got these 5,000 and 6,000 projectors, and these screens just haven't caught up yet. And you're still using ambient light rejection with a 5,000 lumen projector? Why? Oh, there's Sun Killer out there, right there. Sun Killer, do 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 do. Sun Killer. Sun Killer technology. That's our gain that we're working on. That's our gain. Not no 1.0 or 2.0 or 3.0. No. This is technology that we're working on. It took a direct hit from the sun. You hear me talk about this stuff all the time. There's a video right there. Is that insane or what? See how much light hits the side of that house? See, there's the sun right there. And these companies are worried about the ambient light in their environment, and our first gain that we're developing takes a direct hit from the sun. This is what we do. These are ambient light rejection demonstrations outside. This is what I mean by, this is an 8 technology too. This is why we don't, when I see the stuff that they have over here, there's no way in the world they would pass any of these demonstrations. Starfield demonstration outside. No competition. Yeah, our motorized projection screens can produce starfields outside. That is a $68. Same motorized projection screen I have here and here, same thing. $68 projection screen coated with our technology. And now my customers can use it outside if they want to. And watch a starfield. Oh, the geese are coming over. That's another reason why to cover your screen. The freaking geese. Yes, sirree. The grease geese will jack up your screen big time. I did one of mine one time. Let's see, the PX747747 ViewSonic projector. Let's go pull that baby up. There we go. This is nanotechnology. You see where my condensed lighting is sitting on my screen? My condensed lighting is hitting the screen. So the same amount of lighting that's hitting the fireplace here and here is actually making contact with the screen here and here. The lighting is not far away from the screen, way over here. It's actually making contact with the screen. Valve projectors. So the only screen we have basically XY is not going to be much of a challenge. I could swear they had a black screen. Let me look this up. Let me see if XY, black screen. Black screen. Black crystal. Here we go. That can't be, that's a black crystal? No. They had a nerve to call that screen a black crystal. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna see if I can contact somebody over there. See if I can get their sample of their screen. There we go, VIVIDSTORM. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. We have that right there. Right over there. I got that one. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm excited right now. And since this one's ultra short though, that's going to be the next one with the 17. I'm going to put that against the 17 with the ultra short throw. The problem I have here, no lighting in the environment. The only light he has is coming from the kitchen, that's it. The environment is nice and dark. Turns out the kitchen light right here. Turns out it's kitchen light. So we got, that was lights on. Oh no, 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 no. That's literally, that was lights on. That could have been lights on. Oh. So where's the full lit environment? Okay. Versus white wall. That's nothing. This is what I want to see. The image is completely washed out. From here, it's all washed out. These are supposed to be purple flowers. They're supposed to look like, they're supposed to be purple, literally purple, bright purple flowers. That road is supposed to be a solid jet black. That should be a high yellow right here and here. And that background, the snowy white, all that's supposed to stand out. And it's supposed to be where the color, you're supposed to see that church. Oh, there's a church right back there. You're supposed to see all that. All that's supposed to stand out. That's why he has the environment like that. The screen can't do it. And now we're going to do this demonstration right here versus white wall. If he's going to do a versus white wall, it should have, the room should be well lit. All my demonstrations, all fully lit environments. All fully lit environments. Outside. This is what your screen's supposed to be enduring. It's supposed to be in a fully lit environment. This is how bright your area is supposed to look. If you're testing ambient light rejection technology, your environment literally has to be that bright. That's how much light your screen's supposed to take in. This is why it basically bugs me a bit when I see people saying, oh, this is ambient light rejection. That is not ambient light rejection. That's ambient light rejection. See how well lit that environment is? That's how bright the environment's supposed to be. I actually had to pull out my ceiling lights and put in bigger lights in there to generate more light in the environment because it wasn't bright enough. I got this thing where basically I'm always feeling like I'm in the dark. See how the egg yolk looks? Look how shiny, look how yellow it looks. That's how it's supposed to look, realistic, like a TV. Everybody mind saying, yeah, but you're a freaking perfectionist. I'm not a perfectionist. It's that the vision that God gives me in my head is supposed to look just like that when it comes out. You're supposed to, that's how it's supposed to look. If that's the case, then just forget about buying projectors and just go get a TV at the end of the day. Oh, I can't wait to go to one of these shows, man. I can't wait to sit there and pick the mind of one of these guys and say, really? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm going to start. I'm going on a rant right here. I'm telling you. Look how the colors pop off that screen. Naysayers, you didn't know I had demonstrations like this, did you? My channel is full with videos like this. Tons of videos of me showing demonstrations in fully lit environments. I'm obsessed with exactly how much light a screen can take on. Look at the motorized projection screen, wallpaper projection screen. Never bright enough, never bright enough, never bright enough, never bright enough. Obsessed. Yeah, you can say I'm a bit obsessed with my work. I am. I'm very obsessed with my work. I expect for it to be good. And it's going to be good. God blesses me with the knowledge to do this. It's going to be good. Look at that. Look at that picture. Look at all the lights hitting that screen. The colors are supposed to explode off the screen. I'm a gamer. I expect my screen to look like, with the colors exploding, I expect in a fully lit environment. And that screen should not wash out. Corner to corner. It should be beautiful. You shouldn't expect anything less. Now people saying, oh, turn the lights out, turn the lights out. Are you kidding me? Doing a demonstration with the lights on is far more harder than doing it with the lights off. Look at this. This is old technology. We don't even make this anymore. So what happened to it? We advanced, went to a higher level. God had something more for us. So that's not enough. He has something more higher levels. Look at this. Yeah, hold on. I'm sorry about that. My bad. You think we just started working on coding technology when it came to making screens brighter, be able to produce higher white levels? God had given us that knowledge years ago. We've had that technology already years ago. These are people that were begging for me to do demonstrations with the lights out. That's a 9. Oh, that's an 8. That's 8. That's 8 outside. There's an 8 outside. I can't wait this summertime this year. I hate to say it. I'm not going to be rude here, but this summer, boy, if we're testing against other screens outside, outdoor screens, It is going to be a cakewalk to what we're developing downstairs. It is going to be a cakewalk. What that technology we're developing right now is designed to do, oh man, yeah. It's going to be a cakewalk. How much light can a screen take in? I love this. One thing I liked about this house is the basement was so freaking bright. Oh my goodness, the basement was bright. I came down with smiling from ear to ear. Anytime I walk into an environment and there's a ton of light down there, I'm smiling from ear to ear. I'm like, challenge accepted. Because that means that's a new environment I get to work in that's going to be hard for me to deal with. I love it, challenge. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Look at that. Challenge accepted. All lit, well lit environments. Every last one of them. When I pull the screen off, every last environment, well lit. When I walk into a house, challenge accepted. What else you got? Boom. Yeah. This is going to be a breeze. This is going to be a breeze. Well, look on the bright side. I mean, like I said, any big company will come in and our technology, we can convert all their white screens over to high-end screens. Do you know how much money they would make? Like I said, we already got technology in that room and all through this house that can pretty much take on everything that they got. And I've done the demonstrations. I can back it up 100%, did every last one of them live. But imagine if they basically want to buy our technology to upgrade all those old white screens that they're not making any money off of, that we can upgrade those screens to the point where they'll be more superior than their most latest projection screens that they have in their arsenal. Or we can do business with a company that has nothing but white projection screens, and we can give them the technology to be able to advance and be better than the professional screens out there on the market. So there's a number of ways that I can sell out. Because that screen was a white screen. That was a white screen. As a matter of fact, all the screens I had in my house were white screens. All of them were white, cheap projection screens that are now so far advanced and they can take on the big boy screens with no problem whatsoever. White projection screen over there. Well, I am going to go work on my ocular glasses. I have to get ready for the summertime because we have to start buying inventory, because now I have to buy Elite's Yardmaster and a couple other white projection screens. We're going to be converting those. And the good thing about it is I'll be able to put those on the market and offer those for my customers for far less, so they don't have to pay an arm and a leg. Because at the end of the day, it's about my customers. I couldn't care less about how angry the naysayers get. It's not about you. It isn't. It's not about you. It's about my customers. It's about giving my customers the best product they can have. So the average Joe doesn't have to sit there and spend $4,000 to $5,000 for a projector, or spend another $4,000 to $5,000 for a projection screen. He doesn't have to go through that. You can buy a cheap white screen. Heck, you can build a screen out of cardboard if you want. Still going to be able to have a better screen at the end of the day. Why should only the very top 10 or the better people have the most money be able to afford the best of the best? I am going to watch some cartoons today. All right. That being said, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I got to find out what's in that box. I got to find out some stuff to actually upgrade my glasses. I will be back on. I won't be back on the day. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm going to do those tests tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to relax right now. Thank you all for your time. I got to go, and God bless.